name is Muhammad AQIL bin AZMAN, and I'm from class DB5D, and my ID number is SIT230700007. So, today we would like to talk about Aeon, a leading name in Malaysia's retail industry and a proud subsidiary of Japan's Aeon Group of companies. Since its establishment in 1984, Aeon has played a vital role in modernizing Malaysia's retail sector, entering the market at the invitation of the Malaysian government. Over the years, it has grown into a versatile retail chain that includes department stores, supermarkets, pharmacies, and specialty outlets like Daiso and Aeon Wellness. At the heart of Aeon's success is its core business philosophy, customer first. This guiding principle reflects the company's unwavering commitment in delivering an exceptional shopping experience tailored to the diverse needs and preference of its customers. With a seamless integration of online and offline shopping through its e-commerce platform, My Aeon Go, Aeon ensures both convenience and accessibility for its shoppers. Aeons value empathy, compassion, integrity, and kindness are not just words. They drive its missions to contribute meaningfully to Malaysia's economic and social growth. Sustainability is another cornerstone of Aeon's operations. Through its Aeon Sustainability Charter (ASC), the company aligns its initiatives with environmental, social, and governance ESG goals, from enhancing energy efficiency to promoting waste reduction and engaging with communities. Aeon demonstrates its commitment to a greener, more sustainable future. With a nationwide presence of 178 outlets, innovative strategies like mall, and a diverse tenant mix, Aeon has cemented its positions as a leader in Malaysia's retail landscape. Beyond retail, let's touch on an important aspect of business management, financial ratios. These are indispensable tools for evaluating a company's performance. Ratios provide valuable insights into profitability, liquidity, efficiency, and solvency, critical areas for any business. They help stakeholders assess a company's ability to meet short-term obligations, sustain profits, and utilize resources effectively. Moreover, ratios serve as a benchmark, allowing businesses to compare their performance with the competitors and industry standards. In conclusion, Aeon exemplifies how a company can balance business growth with a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, sustainability, and financial health. It's a shining example of modern retail in Malaysia. Thank you. Next, the importance of ratios in business. Financial ratios are key to Aeon success in navigating Malaysia's competitive retail by monitoring indicators like liquidity ratios, debt ratios, asset management and efficiency ratios, and also profitability ratios. Aeon aligns its strategies with market demands and shareholder expectations. Operational metrics such as inventory turnover and customer footfall help refine products, enhance customer experience, and optimize supply chains. Despite challenges like liquidity issues and profitability pressures, Aeon remains committed to customer satisfaction and sustainability, enabling informed decisions that drive innovation and efficiency. This dedication strengthens Aeon's position as a trusted retail leader. In conclusion, Aeon's focus on financial management and sustainable growth ensures long-term value for shareholders and a positive impact on the community.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is NURUL MAISARAH, SIT 2307097. Today I will discuss the key categories of financial ratio used in historical analysis. Let's dive into each category. First historical analysis is liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio measures a company's ability to meet its short-term obligation. This ratio assesses financial health by determining if the company can cover its current liability using short-term assets. Examples for liquidity ratio are current ratio and quick ratio. Second, debt ratio. Debt ratio evaluates a company's financial leverage and ability to repay long-term obligations. They help assess the level of risk associated with the company's capital structure. For example, include debt ratio and time interest and ratio. Let's move to the next part, which is asset management or efficiency ratio. Efficiency ratio measures how effectively a company uses its asset to generate revenue. This ratio helps identify areas for improvement in asset utilization. Last but not least is profitability ratio. Profitability ratio measures a company's ability to generate profit from its operation. This ratio assesses overall financial performance and operational efficiency.
So next, the first point of liquidity ratios is current ratios. The current ratio shows the company's ability to pay short-term debts using all its current assets, including cash, accounts, receivable, and inventory. A ratio above 1 indicates good financial health, meaning the company has enough resources to cover its liabilities. However, a very high ratio might suggest inefficient use of assets. So, what is the formula current ratio? The formula current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities. As you can see here, the current ratios highlight Aeon Limited's liquidity, standing at 0.51 times in 2023 and 0.50 times in 2022. While this shows a slightly improvement, it remains insufficient to fully cover the company's short-term liabilities. To strengthen its financial positions, Aeon must consider taking a proactive step to boost assets or reduce liabilities. These measures will enhance the company's ability to meet short-term obligations, ensuring greater stability and resilience in the dynamic retail market. Let's go to the second point for liquidity ratios. Quick ratios. The quick ratios measures how well a company can pay short-term debts using only its most liquid assets like cash and receivables, excluding inventory. A ratio above 1 means the company can meet its immediate obligations without relying on inventory, while a lower ratio may indicate potential liquidity issues. So, for the formula P ratio is current assets minus prepaid expenses minus inventories divided by current liabilities. The quick ratio for Aeon stands at 0.14 times in 2023 compared to 0.17 times in 2022. While this shows a slightly improvement, it remains low, highlighting the company's heavy reliance on inventory or other non-liquid assets to meet short-term obligations. This indicates ongoing liquidity concerns and underscores the need for strategies to improve cash or new cash assets, ensuring a stronger ability to address immediate financial commitments.
Now, I will explain debt ratio and time interest and ratio. Let's break them down step by step. First, for debt ratio, the debt ratio measures the proportion of a company's assets that are financed by debt. It tells us about the company's financial leverage and reliance on borrowed funds. The formula for calculating this ratio is debt ratio equal total debt divided by total asset. In 2023, the company's debt ratio is 64% compared to 66.7% in 2022. This indicates a slight improvement as the company has reduced its financial risk by relying less on debt. However, both years show a high reliance on debt, which limits financial flexibility and increased risk. Next is the time interest and ratio, which assesses the company's ability to cover its interest expenses with its operating income. This ratio is calculated using the formula time interest and ratio equal EBIT divided by interest expenses. For both 2023 and 2022, the ratio remains stable at 2.84 times, meaning the company can cover its interest expenses 2.84 times over. While this shows consistent interest coverage, the ratio suggests moderate financial risk and could be improved further to enhance financial stability.
Hi, my name is NURUL MIZA BINTI LIZAN, ID number SIT 23070012. Let's review EON's inventory turnover ratio, a key indicator of asset management efficiency. In 2023, the ratio improved to 4.31x compared to 3.99x in 2022. This increase reflects more efficient inventory management, with faster turnover and stronger sales performance. The consistent improvement highlights that Aeon's ability to effectively manage inventory and convert it into sales. Next, the average collection period measures the time it takes to collect payments from customers. In 2023, Aeon's period increased to 7.87 days, up from 6.80 days in 2022. This slight rise suggests a potential decline in efficiency in managing receivables, which could impact cash flow going forward. Next, let's look at Aeon's total assets turnover, which measures how effectively a company uses its assets to generate sales. In 2023, the ratio increased slightly to 0.79x, up from 0.76x in 2022. This improvement indicates that Aeon is utilizing its assets more efficiently, generating more sales of assets.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ENGKU ZULAIKHA binti SAIFUDDIN, SIT 2307004 from DB5B. Profitability ratios measure how well a company generates profit from its operations. This ratio helps assess the overall financial performance and efficiency of the business. Examples of profitability ratios include the operating profit margin and return on equity, ROE, which give us insight into how effectively the company is managing its costs and using its equity to generate profit. Let's look at the operating profit margin, which measures how much of each dollar of sale is left after covering operating expenses, excluding interest and taxes. The formula to find operating profit margin is EBIT divided by sales, where EBIT is the earning before interest and taxes. For 2023, it was 7.25%. In 2022, the operating profit margin was 7.88%. This shows a slight decrease from 7.88% in 2022 to 7.25% in 2023, indicating that while sales were similar, our operating efficiency has slightly declined. This suggests the need for improved cost control and operational strategies to maintain profitability. Next, let's look at the net profit margin, which shows the percentage of revenue that remains as profit after all expenses, including operating costs, taxes, and interest. The formula to find net profit margin is net income divided by sales. In 2023, Aeon's net profit margin was 2.78%. In 2022, it was slightly lower at 2.69%. This small increase from 2.69% to 2.78% shows that Aeon has improved its ability to convert sales into profit. Though the improvement is modest, this reflects slightly better efficiency in managing overall expenses. Let's now look at the return on asset ROA, which shows how well a company uses its asset to generate profit. A higher ROA means the company is more efficient in using its asset to create value. The formula to find ROA is net income divided by total asset. In 2023, Aeon's ROA was 2.2%. In 2022, the ROA was 2.05%. This shows a slight increase from 2.05% to 2.2%, indicating that Aeon has become a bit more efficient in generating income from its assets. Lastly, let's look at the return on equity ROE, which shows how well the company uses shareholders' equity to generate profit. A higher ROE indicates better financial performance and attracts investors looking for efficient use of capital. The formula to find ROE is net income divided by total equity. In 2023, Aeon's ROE was 6.18%, and in 2022, the ROE was 6.16%. This shows a small increase from 6.16% to 6.18%, indicating a slight improvement in how efficiently Aeon generated returns for its shareholders. In conclusion, the company has seen slight improvement in its financial performance across several key ratios from 2022 to 2023. Liquidity ratios like the current and quick ratios show limited ability to cover short-term liabilities, though there was slight improvement. Debt ratios indicate high reliance on debt, but a slight reduction in financial risk was observed. Efficiency ratios such as the inventory turnover and total asset turnover shows better utilization of asset and inventory management. Finally, profitability ratios like the operating profit margin, net profit margin, return on asset and return on equity all show small improvement, indicating better efficiency in generating profits. However, the company should continue focusing on improving liquidity and managing debt to strengthen its overall financial health. That's all for us. Thank you.